Hello and thanks for joining us. A local lawmaker says he first met Governor Wendell Anderson in the late 1960s. Anderson died over the weekend.
State Representative Linden Carlson says Anderson will be remembered for many things, including being part of an Olympic hockey team and what was called the Minnesota Miracle. Carissa Wyant has more.
Well, I think he'll be remembered as a very effective, very strong governor.
Local Representative Linden Carlson, who knew Wendy since they worked together on Hubert Humphrey's presidential campaign in 1968, got to know Anderson well over the years, speaking to him most recently during the last legislative session. Carlson says that he will remember Anderson most fondly as simply his friend.
I just go back to that wonderful open personality, and I think anybody that would have met Wendell Anderson personally would remember him and probably liked him, just the way he was.
Anderson introduced the nation to the good life in Minnesota, gracing the cover of Time magazine at the height of his political career. After his Minnesota Miracle legislation of 1971, legislation that reformed financing of the state's public schools and local governments, was passed. The legislation drew acclaim, equalizing school funding, setting in motion progressive income tax policies.
In the end, people liked what he did and just had an absolute landslide re-election.
Carlson explained that after a second term, Anderson's political career ended when he arranged to have himself appointed to the U.S. Senate seat vacated after Walter Mondale became vice president. Voters took a dim view of the move and elected Rudy Boschwitz over Anderson in 1978. In recent years, Anderson made occasional public appearances, and Mike and Alex Carlson told me that Anderson continued to follow Gopher hockey and spend time with family and friends. Anderson was 83. Mike, back to you.
All right, thanks, Carissa.